gang injunctions fucked up because of certain reason they're trying to kick out families who've been here for years. I'm a fifth generation open to finish on the gang injunctions. I'm here with all my people, different races, standing here in solidarity against the gang injunctions.
I just want to start off, I want to bring up Whitney. Is Whitney here? We're here right now today to send a very clear message to City Council and the City Attorney that Oakland does not want any gang injunctions. Gang injunctions are destabilizing our neighborhoods, they racially profile our community members, and they steal limited resources and energy from solutions that actually work to reduce harm and violence.
Family man, he's a community member and activist, and he's going to talk about what it's like to be on the list, and I just want to get right here.
Hey, how y'all doing out there, man? First of all, I want to thank all the high school students that came out here and marched all the way from Fruitvale.
My name is Ruben Leo, and I'm one of the defendants on the gang injunctions. I'm here with all my people, different races, standing here in solidarity against the gang injunctions.
Can you tell us, are you a resident of Oakland?
Yeah, I'm a lifelong resident of the Fruitvale district. I lived there 22 years. The same house, same block. Same house, they're trying to kick us out.
So can you tell us what you feel about the gang injunction in general?
In general, I feel real bad. I mean, I think it's like a whole total misallocation of our resources, dude. They're trying to implement this gang injunction that does not work anywhere else they've done it at. It has not been proven to stop violence anywhere else. And they're very costly. While there's programs out here that actually work, helping you, after school programs, and they're getting cut.
Because it's about criminalizing poor folks and removing us. How would you say that you got on that list? Like, people be thinking, oh, so there's a lot of criminals on that list. We need to get them out of our community. Can you speak on that?
I personally believe that I'm on the list because of where I live at. Yeah, because I've never been convicted of a felony as an adult. So maybe they're saying they're not targeting you, but maybe the reason I'm on the gang injunction is because of stuff I did when I was a youngster and I was under 18. But I'm pretty sure that the reason that I'm on the gang injunction list is because of where I live at and the way I live.
And what do you mean by that? Expand on that.
Because I live in the Fruitvale district and I'm like an easy target for them. They want if you're not in the system, they want to get you in the system. By implementing this racist gang injunction. Fruitvale district, what they did in the mission, they're trying to make it more nice and everything, but it's not for us. It's not for us. They want these UC Berkeley students with their money, with these trust fund kids from UC Berkeley to come and move into our neighborhood, to build condos, and that's what they want to do, man.
We are standing up for community self-determination. We are standing up for education and job training and safe youth centers, not more police and not more paths to prison. And let me say that we are also standing up in defense of immigrant communities. Means that we demand that there be no collaboration with ICE. And that Oakland, the city we inhabit, maintain its commitment to be a sanctuary city.
Yeah, these gang injunctions fucked up because of certain reasons they're trying to kick out families who've been here for years. I'm a fifth generation Oaklander who've been here. I ain't a first generation, I'm a fifth generation. And even if this injunction passes, I'm still not going over. I'm staying in the town. I love the town. I love everybody in here because, the communities are together. The white, black, Hispanic, Chicano, Native American, Asian, we're all together.
But you know, this injunction is all fucked up for many reasons, because they're just basically dividing our families from congregating together, telling us what to wear, or people who we grew up with, we can't socialize with no more. You know, everybody done shit in their past, you know, and grew out of that certain stage, moved on. They're trying to better themselves. That's what we're trying to do. We did shit when we were kids, but now we're all grown men working, got families, staying out of trouble, haven't committed a crime for 4 or 5 years, but they're still bringing up our past and holding us against that. They just want to get us out of there and move in other people who don't belong there. This is we got roots here. This is our people's land. This is what they did generations to our native people. They kicked them out, put them on reservations, took over their land. This is what they're trying to do in the Peru. Take over our communities and move in other people who don't belong there. I'm going to stay here even if it passes or not. I'm on the list. But you know, I said, fuck the gang injunction and stop all this bullshit, because I'm still here. I'm not going nowhere. You know, you ain't gonna stop me from going to the gym or working late night. I'm doing what I do.
Pues la gang injunction es de 400 bloques cubriendo en la comunidad de Frupa, y eso va haciendo que después de las 10, si ven un grupo de estudiantes o de jóvenes caminando a esa hora, los pararán, y si están usando un color y si nada más se ven como pandilleros, ahí les pueden tomar las huellas, y esas las huellas son huellas criminales y se las van a llevar. Esas huellas se las mandarán a inmigración, y luego inmigración busca a las familias para la deportación. Y lo que queremos es que esto no pase, porque de todos modos van a gastar mucho dinero en la manera de que van a poner más dinero para la policía, en vez de que pongan más programas para los estudiantes y más dinero en la comunidad para cosas positivas.
Charles Dubois, also known as the Marxist Griot. I'm with Labor, Black and Brown Justice for Oscar Grant Committee. We're about following up on the example of the October 23rd shutdown, the court shutdown in favor of Oscar Grant this past year. We think that the working class ought to get in action against these gang injunctions and lend their power. These young folks need some power behind their demands. The demands are just against these gang injunctions. One young person had a sign the other week that said the gang injunctions are the new version of the 1866 black codes. That's exactly what they are. So I'm saying that Labor, Black, and Brown need to unite on this issue, as well as what's happening in Wisconsin, and fight this police power against killing and against these gang injunctions, against strike breaking, against all the things the government and repressive agencies do.
Es algo incorrecto, porque en vez de darles apoyo a las familias, están haciendo que las familias se desintegren. La desintegración de las familias en general no es bueno para la educación ni para la juventud. Es lo que yo...
Hi, I'm Andre. I'm representing the Black Organizing Project from Oakland. I'm Region. I work for the Center for Third World Organizing, the Black Organizing Project. They're profiling the culture. This is our culture, you know. You can't profile somebody's culture. That's against humanity. Somebody's culture. You know, tattoos, that's a culture, you know. It's not just a fad. This is a culture that we were raised up doing. You know, we always did this. You can't profile somebody's culture.
So, you know, being an ex-felon myself, some of the same things that they're trying to implement with this gang injunctions is the same thing that they do in prison. I was in there for a large stint of time, and, you know, you see cats coming back and forth for the gang injunctions, which is called stayaways. And it's just, I mean, it's disgusting, man. You know, when you can go down the street and you with 2 or 3 of your friends and you can get locked up under contempt of court. I mean, how broad and how vague is that? I mean, it's crazy. And then, you know, you can get stopped for no reason for just standing on a corner, and it's and the gang injunction encompass where you are lookout or you're loitering. I mean, it's pathetic. Yeah, and you know, me being on parole, I mean, it's just, it's, you know, it it's so disheartening, man, when you trying to do something different with your life, and you know you get stopped, and a police officer say, well, your lights was out, or you got a car freshener in your car, and it's like, you know, everything that you worked up for to that point can be absolutely erased, you know, for some, you know, officer that just want to stop you because, you know, of your race. And I mean, this has been going on. I mean, I'm not special. This has been going on for a whole bunch of people.